Hey there, business owners. It's that time of year again, tax season. We work hard to build our businesses, and the thought of handing over a big chunk of our profits, it hurts, right? But the good news is there are actually a ton of completely legal tax deductions specifically designed to help business owners like us keep more of what we make. That's why in this video, I'm diving deep into the top tax deductions that every single business owner needs to know about, whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out. We're talking potentially thousands of dollars staying right where it belongs, in your pocket. So if you're ready to legally reduce your tax bill and maximize your profits, you're in the right place. Let's do this. All right, let's kick things off with one of the most overlooked deductions out there, the home office deduction. If you're running your business from home, even if it's just a portion of your home, you need to be taking advantage of this. The IRS actually lets you deduct a portion of your rent or mortgage interest. And not only that, you can also deduct a percentage of your utilities like electricity, gas, water, and even your internet bill. Now, there are two ways to calculate this deduction: the simplified method and the regular method. The simplified method is super easy. You just take $5 per square foot of your dedicated home office space, up to a maximum of 300 square feet. The regular method requires a bit more work. You'll need to calculate the actual expenses based on the percentage of your home that you use exclusively for business. Your home office needs to be primarily and regularly used for business. Keep it legit. Okay, let's talk about everyone's favorite tax deduction, business meals. The IRS allows you to deduct a portion of your meal expenses, as long as they're directly related to your business. So we're talking about those client meetings, networking events, industry conferences, those meals where you're actually discussing business or trying to drum up new clients. And it's not just limited to fancy restaurants. Grabbing coffee with a potential client or having a working lunch at your local cafe? Those count too. You can only deduct 50% of those expenses. The most important thing here is to be meticulous with your record keeping. The IRS is going to want to see proof, so make sure you're keeping all of your receipts. Jot down a quick note on the receipt itself about who you met with and what you discussed. For all of you road warriors out there, this one's for you. If you're using your personal vehicle for business, and I'm not talking about your daily commute to your home office, you can actually deduct those expenses too. Just like the home office deduction, you've got two options here: the standard mileage rate or actual expenses. The standard mileage rate is the easiest way to go. The IRS sets a flat rate for each mile you drive for business. If you're driving a gas guzzler or live in an area with high gas prices, deducting your actual expenses might be a better option. This means you'll be tracking all of your vehicle-related costs: gas, repairs, maintenance, insurance, and even depreciation, and deducting the business portion. Tracking your mileage is absolutely crucial, no matter which method you choose. Luckily, there are tons of apps out there like MileIQ or QuickBooks Self-Employed that can track your mileage automatically. All right, let's talk about the tools of the trade office supplies and equipment. The IRS allows you to deduct a wide range of expenses that fall under this category. I'm talking about everything from the basics like pens, paper, printer ink, and staples, to bigger ticket items like computers, printers, and even office furniture. And don't forget about software and online subscriptions. Those essential tools like accounting software, project management tools, email marketing platforms, those are all deductible too. For smaller purchases, you can typically deduct the full cost in the year you bought them. But for more expensive items, you might need to depreciate the cost over a number of years. The important thing to remember is that pretty much anything you buy specifically for your business can be written off. If you're lucky enough to have employees, or even if you hire freelancers on a regular basis, you know that payroll can be one of your biggest expenses. But the good news is, those wages, salaries, and even benefits are tax deductible. We're talking about everything from salaries and bonuses to freelance and independent contractor payments. And if you offer benefits like health insurance or retirement contributions to your employees, those are deductible too. It's super important to make sure you're following the correct procedures for classifying your workers. For your employees, you'll need to withhold income taxes, Social Security, and Medicare taxes from their paychecks, and make sure you're providing them with W-2 forms at the end of the year. For independent contractors, you won't withhold any taxes, but you will need to issue them a 1099 form if you pay them more than $600 in a year. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite part of being a business owner: travel. If your business requires you to travel, whether it's for conferences, client meetings, or site visits, those expenses can really start to add up. The good news is the IRS allows you to deduct a wide range of travel expenses, but there are a few rules you need to follow. The trip has to be primarily for business purposes. When it comes to deductible travel expenses, we're talking about flights, hotels, rental cars, taxis, Ubers, trains, you name it. You need to keep meticulous records. Save those boarding passes, hotel receipts, rental car agreements, everything. If you're traveling internationally, make sure you're aware of the specific rules and limitations for deducting foreign travel expenses. In today's digital age, marketing and advertising are more important than ever for businesses to succeed. The good news is, pretty much every dollar you spend on marketing and advertising can be deducted from your taxes. That includes everything from online advertising like Google Ads or Facebook ads to more traditional forms of marketing like business cards, flyers, and even billboards. And don't forget about your website. Expenses related to your website like hosting, domain registration, and design are fully deductible too. If you're investing in content marketing, those expenses are deductible too. The key here is to keep track of all your expenses and make sure they're directly related to your marketing and advertising efforts. Listen, I get it. When you're first starting out, it's tempting to try to do everything yourself to save money. But trust me, investing in professional services can actually save you money and headaches in the long run. And the best part? Those fees are often fully tax deductible. The obvious ones are accountants and lawyers. These professionals can help you navigate the complexities of running a business, from tax planning and compliance to contract negotiations and legal issues. But don't forget about other valuable professionals like bookkeepers, business coaches, and even virtual assistants. The key is to view these professionals as investments in your business's success. Just make sure you get everything in writing, including a contract outlining the scope of their work and their fees, so you have everything you need come tax time. All right, we've covered a ton of ground today, but the biggest takeaway here is that knowledge is power. By understanding the tax deductions you're entitled to as a business owner, you can significantly reduce your tax liability and keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Remember, keeping good records is crucial. Track those expenses, save your receipts, and get organized. And if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about anything, don't hesitate to reach out to a qualified tax professional. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more money-saving tips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'll see you in the next one.
Tax season brings its share of stress and headaches. At Tax Savvy Refunds Company, we understand and we provide expert tax preparation without the hassle. You can even get a same-day refund advance up to $7,000. Never be surprised with our upfront pricing. Get your max refund and learn more about our expanding services designed to suit your personal and business needs. Call 5863931947 or visit us at www.taxsavvyrefunds.co.